What's up, y'all? Anyway, Cheddar Browse here. So, I wanted to do a video today on claiming workshops. When you get into a workshop, basically you'll have, under data, under side, you'll have one pop up, a side quest pop up that says claim workshop at whatever workshop you're at. In order to do this, you have to clean out all the enemies. So, like Tyler County, there's ghouls. So, usually like 6 or 7 ghouls. So, you knock these guys out. When you knock these guys out, then you can come over here, basically, and either hold down on your key that you go into builder's mode with, like that, or simply walk up to this thing and hit claim. Now, it's going to cost you some caps to do this, but you usually get 20 or 30 caps for claiming the workshop anyway, so it doesn't cost you a lot of caps. The reason we claim workshops is because we want the resources inside the workshop. Now, keep in mind, by claiming a workshop on a public server, PvP can be initiated. So if you claim a workshop on a public server and somebody else wants that workshop, or they just want to PvP you, they can come into your workshop, claim your workshop, and then initiate PvP. So always keep that in mind. But now that we've got our workshop claimed, so you'll get a few things like this, usually a plan and some resources. But if you notice, this one's got an aluminum deposit and a couple more. Yeah, see, there's one of the enemies. A couple more deposits around here. Can't remember exactly what all it's got. If you look at if you kind of hold down on or scroll over the, it'll tell you that it's got 1 food, 1 fertilizer, 3 silver, 1 steel, 1 aluminum, 1 junk, and 3 water can be claimed here. For water, you'll have to put up your water purifiers, but and these in particular, we're gonna put up. We can go into builders mode real quick, and we're gonna put up some collectors. So, got a collector there, and you have to defend these workshops from enemies, but not necessarily other players. But let's see. So you defend Tyler County Dirt Track. That's not another player. That is actually NPCs. So what we'll do here is we got to prepare our defenses. Now you can put up turrets. Go back into builder mode. Let's see, where are our turrets at? Okay. And I'm going to get rid of all these tires and things here. But I want to defend this first. And then we'll go to that. So in about 25 seconds, we'll basically have a raid of people trying, or of NPCs trying to raid our workshop. And it could be super mutants, it could be mole rats, it could be pretty much anything. Ghouls. I know super mutants are pretty prevalent here. So it's Scorched this time. So I've got 3 waves of Scorched I've got to defeat. And they can come from anywhere. Come on. And they'll attack just about anything. Like I said. And also, if you notice, well, I'll show you all here in a minute. Let me defend this place because you kind of got the idea, and then and I'll bring y'all back. Okay, so excuse me. We have some extractors up, and as you can see, we've got 6 steel scrap in there. We've got 3 aluminum ore in there. Three silver scrap there. And 3 silver scrap there. And I was going to go over the difference between scrap and ore. And so we've got some junk there. Scrap and ore is kind of like similar to junk and scrap. Circuits would be junk. Or no, hang on. Fiber optic bundle would be junk. But it breaks down into fiber optics, which is scrap. Junk needs to be broken down, and scrap doesn't. Because junk breaks down into scrap. Same way with ore. Ore has to be like circuits, but fiber optic bundle became fiber optics. In order to, let's do this real quick. Okay. Crafting, where you at, crafting? There we are. Okay, so we want this one right here. Okay, so if I go over here and I get some ore, get out of my way, dude. Doesn't have ore in it? Yes. I think this is silver scrap. Who is shooting, dude? Go away. Annoying, man. Annoying. Yeah, so that's scrap. Ore can be broken down into scrap by using acid. What do we have in here? Aluminum ore. And it takes more than one ore to break down into scrap most of the time. So let's see if we've got enough in here to, we're going to craft. And then if we go down here to smelting, so I can make 2 aluminum scrap with 4 aluminum ore, but it has to use acid to do that. So when you're out, now if you look in my junk, see I've got aluminum scrap now. It's not ore any longer. So now it can go in the junk box. It couldn't go in the junk box until you smelt it into scrap. So, with that being said, acid is not really that easy to find. There's a couple of places that you can set up a workshop just like this to actually get acid from the workshop. Okay, to give you an idea on what I was talking about as far as acid goes, this is an acid resource deposit. And when you stand on it, it feels like it's doing damage, but it's really not. So you can just harvest this, or you can put a collector, resource collector on top of it, and it'll just harvest the acid for you. So where this is Hemlock Hole's maintenance area, and it's got an acid deposit here, an acid deposit here, and an acid deposit here. But it also has gold, and you can harvest that, or you can put a resource collector on top of it, whichever you want to do. But now that we picked up gold ore, we have to have acid in order to break that down into scrap. But this is a pretty good workshop to get. Especially like if you are trying to get your black titanium for your power armor, for your excavator power armor. This is a pretty good one to get, because you can go to Gorge's Junkyard, which is located right here, Gorge Junkyard, and if you look, it has a black titanium deposit there. So that black titanium resource deposit, if you get on it, you put a collector on it, you come up here, you take this one over and get the acid, then you can collect enough black titanium and turn it into black titanium scrap in order to make your excavator power armor. Another effective way of harvesting acid, we are at Aaron Holt Homestead right here. I guess I should leave it up early a little longer for you. Right here on your map. Insects. So, there's something in there. There it is. Let's go over here and harvest the rest of these, because I think I've already got them angry at me. Maybe not. And even bats enhance, this thing is inaccurate. I wish they'd fix that. Okay, so what we can do now, since we off the insects, if we come in here and bloodbug proboscis, if you look at it, really, bloatfly gland gives me 2 acid. Bloodbug proboscis gives me 2 acid apiece. So, didn't have a magazine in it. That gun's noisy. I wish they'd turn that off too. I'm just full of complaints today. But that's just another way to get acid. And let's go find an acid deposit. So another good way to get acid is to place your camp, because camps are mobile. I mean, you know, you can place your camp wherever you want to and pick it up and place it back. But there's roughly 15 acid deposits throughout the wasteland that you don't have to claim a workshop to get. And so you just sit here and have your resource collector collect it constantly. And I think the collector holds either 10 or 12. And then it just won't keep producing. So you got to pull it out frequently. But that is about what I have on acid. Okay, another thing about resources here. There is a difference between a resource vein and a resource deposit. So I can mine this singularly, basically. So I can hit it and get it until it disappears. But I can't put a resource collector on it. So when it's gone, it's gone. I'm pretty sure it follows the 250 rule. Basically meaning if you harvest this, you have to pick up 250 items before you can come back and reharvest it again. Okay, so we're back at our workshop. Another little trick right now. Scorched, holiday scorched events going on, but it's broken. The scorched aren't dropping hardly any presents. If you do take over a workshop, you can put your Santatron up here and allow it to collect gifts for you. And it makes it really difficult for enemies to destroy your Santatron if you just kind of block it off. I think if you put one more stairway up there, I don't think that their shots can even get to your base, but I'm not really too worried about it. Another thing about workshops is when you're building something in a workshop. Let's just go into builder mode real quick. Okay, see if I want to build whatever, okay, like this. Say I want to build a workbench of some sort. If you look over to the right hand side of the screen, upper right hand corner, you'll see that I have aluminum and it's in white. And then gear is in green, screw is in green, spring is in green, and wood is in green. Okay, that means basically you have two different budgets in a workshop. One is your workshop budget. Those are the ones in green. The white one up there, the aluminum, that would come out of my budget, out of my scrap box. The other ones are your workshop budget. So it doesn't cost you anything out of your workshop budget. So just kind of give you an idea. This is two different things. So building in your camp budget and your workshop budget are two different things. Now they can overlap. If you use everything out of your workshop budget, like I have used all my aluminum out of my workshop budget, now that's coming out of my camp budget. So anyway, just to give you an idea. But I guess that's all I really have. If you have any questions, drop it in the comments. And if there's anything else you want me to go over at some point in another video, drop it in the comments. But I do appreciate y'all stopping by, checking out the video. If you enjoyed the video or it helped you out a little bit, maybe consider hitting that like button. If you're enjoying the content, want to come back and see some more stuff like this, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. All of those help out the channel a great deal. Comments, questions, concerns, all that helps out the channel. Subscribing, liking the video helps out the video and the channel a great deal. So anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are, and we will catch y'all on the flip flop later.